I think these sort of discussions are priceless, really, and I think because if you look at the attendees tonight, they're all from very different industries, but actually when you peel below it, we're probably all dealing with very similar challenges and problems at the core level. The way that it gets implemented or the pressures that you're under any time in any organisation goes up and down. For me personally, it's good to understand. So where are people a little bit further ahead? Why are they a little bit further ahead? Is that okay? Is it not? What can I learn from that? I also think that because it's cross industry, it's really easy to get focused in on what's important to you. So I'm financial services, really important. I mean, I've sat on some of these, and then you talk to somebody. I happen to know the guy who runs IT for Superdry, and a set of challenges that they've got around a staff that is average age 25 and is very, very technology savvy, versus an organisation like mine where the average age is nearly 50. Just understanding that and seeing the dynamic and actually and using that, taking that away, I find it's invaluable. So that's what I get out of these sort of events, is really just the insight from others.
For me, the value of this forum is for me always it's a learning. To have so many people from senior level within the industry come across and share their views, their opinions, their experiences and their own learning. For me, it's always a fantastic learning experience and gives you great insight that otherwise you wouldn't have. So for me, that is the traction, if you like, for this evening.
I think it's good to hear different viewpoints. Everyone is navigating this independently, so more common themes and technologies and ways of doing it and who to partner with. I think it's just good to get some feedback from the industry.
I think it's incredibly insightful. I mean, I think this is the third or fourth session which I've personally attended, and each one I've walked away with new ideas, new perspectives. I think the opportunity to talk about these things actually helps us reckon and sort of come up with ideas well in advance of obviously stumbling across them more by accident, which is what tends to happen and can happen very easily. So I think at least socialising and kind of high level, getting our heads around what's happening helps us actually work with our boards, helps us inform our boards, and therefore helps them make more cohesive decisions, both around timing, when to implement, around how mature is this? Is it something we do want to do today, or is it something we'd like to do later in the year? Are we actually positioning that £1 in the right place? Is my 80-20 going to be correct, or is it off the mark according to anybody else? I'd hope it's not, but it's always good to know it's not. So yeah, I think the value from those types of conversation are just second to none. And that's why I'm here this evening, to hear what other people think and to see what other people are doing.